Before we tell you where we think the Ebor Festival market is wrong, here is our own book, 461 calls, everyone published before the off and settled after it. No preamble today, this is the honest version of an Ante-Post show. What we know, what we think, and which of those two each sentence is. Rachel and Rob, the Form Guide Studios.
461 settled calls, 76 winners, 16%, 39.7 points, and we beat the starting price on 64% of them.
That last number is the one that matters going into a meeting like this. Beating the closing price is the only thing that has ever predicted whether a method keeps working. If you only played one race all week, it would be the Judd Monty International. And it is a G1, not because it is the most valuable, though at this meeting it usually is, but because it is the race the whole card is built around. Which means it draws the deepest field and the sharpest market of the week.
And a sharp market is a good thing, not a bad one. A race nobody is betting is a race where the price is whatever the layer feels like. A race everybody is betting is a race where being right pays, because the price has been argued over by thousands of people and it is still wrong somewhere. That is the whole job, find the bit of a well-argued price that is still wrong. A course is not a neutral stage, and York least of all. Last year, the Nunthorpe first four home came out of stalls 5, 3, 6 and 8 of 17, and in Saturday's Constantine handicap, the first 8 home were all drawn in 10 or lower. Low to middle was the place to be. That is one analyst's post-meeting review rather than an official study, so it is a flag to watch rather than a rule to bet. But if it repeats in the first 2 days, it is worth money on the Friday.
Ireland went 1, 2, 3, 4 in the Ebor last year. Willie Mullins won it with Ethical Diamond. Henry de Bromhead was second with Ascending. Aidan O'Brien third with Queenstown. A Jumps Yard winning the richest flat handicap in the country is not a fluke anymore. It is a pattern, and the market has been slow to price it. And here is the bit almost nobody does, so we will. These are the 3 things that would make us tear all of this up. Rain, first, every read we have just given you assumes the ground stays, as it usually is at this meeting. And if it turns, then most of the form we have been quoting stops applying.
The draw, second. In big fields at York, the stall is not a detail. It is sometimes the whole race, and we do not know the draw yet. And third, non-runners. 4 races at this level are full of horses with 2 or 3 targets, and half a dozen of the names being talked about today will end up somewhere else. Say that out loud in a preview and you will be right more often than the people who pretend otherwise.
When the Ebor Festival cards come out, we will price every race we have an opinion on, publish it before the off, and settle it after. That's us. We'll mark all of that in public tomorrow, whichever way it lands. Tomorrow it's the week in the book, 7 days of calls, settled, win or lose, 18 plus. Everything here is analysis and opinion, never an instruction to bet. BeGambleAware.org